Hello guys, welcome back to Caramel Latte Kiss. Today I am at the St Paul's on Fete. So the church behind us is very shortly going to be 250 years old and they're trying to raise a stack of cash basically to do it up after that. So there's all kinds of stuff going on, live music, food, lots of stuff. Right, anyway, outside the kitchen to grab a coffee and then we'll take a little walk around and see what we can see. Okay, coffee acquired. Now we're going to take a little walk around, see what's what. So yeah, so we're in St Paul's Square, so you can tell I'm not caffeinated. There is loads of stuff. I'm quite pleased to see there's this many people actually. They've not done a brilliant job advertising this was actually happening today, so I did wonder if it might be a bit quiet. But there's loads. So I think throughout the day there are tours and like organ recitals and stuff going on inside the church, and then all through the square there's stuff, all kinds of stuff. Which you might be able to hear in the background, there is music happening. That's one of the local radio stations is doing that. There's live bands as well at some point today. Let's cut over the grass. So, we've got a bar. It's behind us here. 40 St Paul's, very nice. Beautiful gin bar, they're actually based at the back of the square here. We've got some food, wings. Oh my god, it's going to be Dog City today as well. Amazing. More wings. Nice. Cool desserts. Cool, man. And then, oh, we've got coffee. There's coffee down here. Batch coffee. And I'm seeing mirrors. Oh yes, they're doing hairdressing as well here today randomly. Oh, we've got some vintage cars. Oh, this is cool. Including what I think might be a proper old Land Rover, which always makes me happy to see. Cute. So I'll have a proper look at these in a minute, I think. I'm guessing you want to have a look at those, Dave? Yeah. Yes. Dave loves a classic car. Oh yeah, you can see where the music is. Oh, there's a corgi. Love a corgi. Fall over this tree root as I walk around this way. And then we've got some stalls. I wonder if there's some more around the other side. I think there's supposed to be some more businesses. Oh no, there's some guys from March 13. Yeah, so we've got some stores from local businesses here. Art, wine, little bags and stuff. Cool. Grand, alright. Let's see what we can find to do next. We come back to have another look at the classic cars. I'm going to be no help from this point. Might have to rely on Dave to tell me what things are, so I can tell you. This is a car.
Well done.
Yep. This is a cute puppy walking past. We like that better than the cars. Okay, tell me what this is.
Mercedes 380 SL.
Okay, I don't know what that means. Is that good?
nice old roller.
I do like a classic car. I will, yeah. In terms of like the visual look of them, I like the way they look. But in terms of, that's about as far as my knowledge goes. I get like, ooh, pretty, and that's kind of done. This looks pretty. I like this. This is like a James Bondy sort of car.
Alpine Sunbeam.
An Alpine Sunbeam, in case you can't hear Dave, because it's quite noisy in the background. That, yeah.
Old school wire wheels as well.
Look, I like the red leather interior and this. Is there a proper name for that effect on the steering wheel? Because it's cool. I like it.
Like the wood effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very glamorous. I think that's an old Mini of some kind. Cute. Well, this one's all turquoisey inside. I like it. That's well funky. Cute. Yeah, proper old Mini Cooper. Thought so. Yeah. And then, see this one I knew that was a Land Rover from further back. Those I recognise. Those who don't know, I used to work for JLR, though I do see far too many of these things. Don't work for them anymore, but did once upon a time, so I got very familiar with various Land Rovers. Yeah, despite not being a car person.
They do seem to follow you about a bit.
They do follow me around a little while. My granddad was also a big Land Rover enthusiast and owned a beautiful old Defender Mark II, for those of you who know what that is. I could not tell you what kind of Land Rover this is beyond the fact that it's an old one. But I do like to see the old ones that are like proper working vehicles. I always like those.
Yeah.
Very nice. Cool. We've set up camp just over on one side of the square. So we've got our picnic blanket spread out. Although I have noticed, I don't know if I can get one in shot. There's one. Hang on. There you go. There's one over there. They have, the daycare themselves have actually laid out picnic blankets for everybody to use, which is cool. We bought one with this, but it's nice to know. Yeah, I've sent Dave off in search of some food. What we usually do at events like this is like take it in turns to choose something and then split it so we can try more stuff. So I think he's heading to, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say it's Greedy's or Grady's. I'm going to go with Greedy's wings for some chicken strips. Should be delicious. I wonder what we'll come back with. And I don't know, I think we're just going to chill. I definitely want one of the gin slushes from 40 St Paul's that you might remember that I had at the Independent Birmingham Festival. And then yeah, just relax I think for a bit. We've mostly just been sat here pointing out dogs as they go past. Always an important activity. So, as well as the chicken, they've also returned with gin slushes from 40 St Paul's. Again, you might recognise these. I was drinking one while we were at I had Independent Birmingham Festival. I don't know what's going on in my brain today, all my words have run away. But this one is a raspberry elderflower rather than just elderflower, which the last time was. And then we went for the Thai wings, yeah?
Yep.
Thai strips, sorry, not wings, from Greedy's with some chips. Like I said, yeah, we always get this stuff to split and then we can try more stuff. I'll report back on how it all is. Happy to report excellent chicken. And not too messy actually, which I thought it might be. It's really good, really juicy. And surprisingly spicy actually too. Like, definitely like a nice build to heat, which I like. I'm not super for you, but even for a Dave level, it's a good level of heat. Yeah, so now it's finishing off our gin slushies, and then I don't know what next time it is. As I said, there's not huge amounts of food here. There's like, as you saw, there's another like thing with like bao and rice bowls, and then a desserty thing. So I think we might do some bao later, because I love bao. And then I think I want to get the desserts just for Instagram. I'm that person. And I make no apologies for it, because they make desserts that are disguised to look like other things. Like so, they've got like spaghetti meatballs and stuff like that, jacket potatoes, which I think is kind of fun. So yeah, I'm not usually one for a mega food gimmick, but why not? And that's it really. Yeah, we'll hang out for a bit. I think we might go, maybe move over the other side later on when some of the live music starts. I think it sounded like there was maybe some breakdancing or something happening, doesn't it, music, but we can't see it from where we are. It's now finished, whatever it was. So we might shift over so we can see what's going on over by the stage bit. It's just getting the balance between it being deaf and sitting that near the live music. But we'll see. Our next bit of eating, we have gone for a fish and chips from Skullduggery Dessert Illusions. So this might look like fish and chips, but it's in fact all desserty things. So you've got cheesecake with like a Biscoff topping for the fish, shortbread, cream for your tartar sauce, I think it's grapes for your mushy peas, all smooshed, and then yeah, like a berry compote thing for your ketchup. And proper chip forks. Brilliant idea, hilarious. Ooh, we've actually moved across the road. Well, you can still hear the music probably behind us from the square, so we've got to keep talking so we don't get copyright dinged. But we've moved across the square to sit outside St Paul's House, which is a very nice bar just over here in St Paul's Square in the Jory Quarter. So we're having a nice gin tonic, Dave's having a cider, yeah, just chilling out, listening to the music. I think we've kind of exhausted the delights of some of the food that's here. So we did one of the desserty things. I don't think they kind of seem to run out of a lot of things at the bounce now, so we're not going to bother, I think. But I think after we finish these, we're going to walk back up into town and see if we can go and have a look at the gratitude statues, which I will show when we get there. They're pretty cool. We'll see if there's anything else going on in town. We're going to go back up into the 6th Summit. Right, we're just coming outside of the museum now to go and find these gratitude statues. I think, unfortunately, by the time you see this, they will have gone. They are moving around some other cities, so I'll have a Google, and if they are, I'll pop the link down here. So if other people want to see them, they can. But yeah, free to do, you just got to book a slot basically, which you've managed to do, so we're going to go check them out now. There you go, these are the gratitude statues. They're amazing. So each of these, they're basically all been made by, I think, by lots of different artists, if I remember correctly. And the idea is they're all supposed to represent different key workers and other people who did good things during the pandemic, basically. So you've got, yeah, signs for Clap for Heroes, we've got stuff for national health workers, there's signs for teachers somewhere. Yeah, and it's people we are grateful for. They're amazing, they're really beautiful too, all different colours. So yeah, they're going to 4 different cities. I will Google, and when we come out here I'll sit down and talk you through some of the other options, but there are other places you can see them in. But they're amazing. Very cool. So colourful. It's a very cool way to commemorate stuff like this, actually. I always like this kind of thing. And I think it fits in what I was saying the day as well. Like, oh, there we are. Hi. About Birmingham doing a lot of this kind of public art thing, which I'm a big fan of. They're amazing. These are amazing. I think this is one of my favourites so far. This is, yeah, creative resilience, which, judging by the laptop, I'm guessing is to do with, yeah, a lot of the amazing art that was made available online, like some of the musicals and the ballet and stuff that's put out. Stunning. The face is a bit uncanny valley though. I'm also a big fan of this, which is Faces of Lockdown, where somewhere I definitely spotted Joe Exotic. Oh god, yeah, there's Bojo. We're not grateful for him. He can get in the sea. I definitely spotted. I'm guessing these are the goats that went wild in. Where was it? Was it Llandudno, where the goats took over the town? Yeah, there's a tiger. That's got to be Joe Exotic. That's cool.
Joe Wicks.
Joe Wicks, of course it's Joe with a PE. This is very cool. The Crown, Bridgerton. Oh yes, it's Daphne from Bridgerton. I like this. This is very clever. Watching normal people. Very cool. There he is. There's Joe Exotic, and he was on his stuff. I like this. This is clever. I think I found the Black Mirror one. It's one of his digital consciousness. And there's something a little bit creepy about this dude's face. That'll be sad.
This is my favourite.
This one's cool. This one is covered in a lot of the best-selling products of the pandemic. Also things like people's groceries, the exercise equipment, DIY stuff, when everyone went mad and started redecorating their houses, decided they were going to buy a Peloton, all that kind of stuff. Home offices. Wow, there you go. Online sales now account for 1/3 of UK retail. That's amazing. Books. What else have we got? Reading stuff. Yeah, as the system, thank you. Delivery drivers, retail staff. So cool. Shopping online. Wow. That's cool. Oh, it's sponsored by Greggs, this one. Of course it is. That makes sense. I like how colourful all these are, actually. It's a really nice way to kind of acknowledge this bizarre thing we've all been through without it being a bit bleak and horrible, which it easily could have been. There's something actually quite hopeful about all of this. How cool. Yes, so like I thought, those statues are moving on from here. So today is the last day they're in Birmingham, so sorry Brummies, too late. However, they are off then to Manchester and Edinburgh during September, and then they're going to finish up in London after that. So if you go to thisisgratitude.co.uk, I will drop the link down there. You can find out like the dates if they're anywhere near you and go see them. I would recommend it, it's really cool. 51 statues in total, all by different artists, and all to kind of show gratitude to different people, different key workers, different things that kept us all going during lockdown, basically. As you might be able to hear by the music, we are back in the Summer in the Square bit, so if you watched my vlog of kind of things to do around the bank holiday weekend, we are back in exactly the same spot, because it is bank holiday Monday as I'm filming this. It's the last day of Summer in the Square. I'm going to miss it when it goes, but we're having a nice beer. Again, I've gone for a session from Pure. David's on a cider, which is going to wave and shot. There you go. That helps me here. And then we might have something else to eat before we send Dave off to buy steak. It's definitely time for steak and chips. Hopefully there's still some left. They're all looking pretty quiet over there, but it should be alright. Again, I'm going to keep talking because the music is really loud and I don't want to get copyright dinged. But as I said, I'm going to be real sad when these Summer in the Square things are over. These little beach huts have been great during the summer. So, like I said in my last vlog, normally they Colmore have a beautiful food festival, but for obvious reasons, it does not happen this year. And this was kind of their alternative option with the bandstand and everything, which I just think is a great idea. But I hope that at least all these little picnic tables you can see will stay all year round, because there's loads of little cafes and places around here. And it's nice to have somewhere to come sit. But yeah. I'll show you the steak when Dave comes back with it. This is another vote for I wish you could smell things on YouTube, because believe me, this smells delicious. This is from Gaucho, who have a restaurant, well, not far from it at all. In fact, we went in there on cocktail weekend, you might remember me talking about. They were the ones with the lovely whiskey-based cocktail. This looks banging. It's lovely steak and chips. Oh, so good. It smells incredible. Yeah, it's delicious. Such good steak. Amazing. Alright guys, I think that brings us to a close for this week. I hope you enjoyed having a bit of an adventure around with me. To be fair, I do think this has actually been a pretty accurate representation of what a day out with me is like. We came out with one purpose in mind and ended up wandering to somewhere else where there was food and alcohol. Would you say that's about right, Dave?
Yeah, that'll do. That'll do it.
Pretty accurate. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed accidentally ending up doing other things with this and seeing the gratitude statues and stuff like that. So yeah, you know what to do by now. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. That tells me what you like and what you'd like to see more of. Coming up on the channel over the next few weeks, we've got a fancy hotel visit, we've got a trip to the Cotswolds coming in the next few weeks. Definitely stay with me for all of those adventures. Okay, we'll see you very soon guys. Until then, be good. Bye.